All right, welcome, friends. You are back with the Daddy Warbucks YouTube channel, and I want to thank everybody who's been engaging with my content and leaving comments, likes, or just even watching my stuff. I have, a few subscribers. This channel, long story short, it's being built back up after being banned for a few years, and uh, whatever audience I did have is probably gone. But anybody who's tuning in, I do appreciate you. So leave those comments, leave those likes. Watching my content is so much appreciated. Thank you guys. All right, now I want to talk about what is exactly going on in the market right now as we do see Bitcoin hovering at around 97,000, right? That is amazing. That's amazing. So I want to bring your attention to a few things. This is XRP. We're going to look at the Bitcoin CME chart. Okay, this is the Bitcoin CME futures chart, and we do have Bitcoin hitting 100K on this chart a few times. Okay, so if we go ahead and take our little tool here, we can see that back here on the 22nd of November before Thanksgiving, we hit 100K. We went over 100K. Now, again, here yesterday, we went over 100K again. Okay. So, what I think is we're potentially going to have the exchanges follow suit. I think potentially these exchanges are trying to keep the price down for whatever reason. It's the same kind of stuff that goes on in the stock market. And now that Bitcoin has all these ETFs and everything, we have Wall Street playing, and I think that you have to understand that we're playing by their rules with their game, whatever. It's not the same game anymore, especially trading Bitcoin. With these other altcoins, I think we can get away with certain things that we did back in the day trading Bitcoin. But now that Bitcoin is so big, I mean, if we look at Bitcoin now, it's nearly 2 trillion, okay? 2 trillion. All right, that is amazing. I remember just last cycle when this was getting into the $1 trillion range, and it was so exciting. Now Bitcoin market cap is basically 2 trillion, and that is amazing, absolutely amazing. So what we do have is hitting 100K on the CME chart a few times. I think that potentially these exchanges are going to follow suit. We're going to go over 100K and we'll take it from there. All I know how to do is take it trade by trade. I can't really predict the future, but I do know how to enter and exit trades to remain profitable. And we'll talk about that account in another video. But this, I took a L on a trade, on a short trade that I couldn't monitor or let slip. Either way, anyway, let's talk about dominance. Okay, Bitcoin dominance right now is going down. Okay, we hit 61.5, and boom, we are back down at 57.4. And we do see this across the board with things like XRP doing moves like this. Okay, so I think that we are starting to see that rotation. People were wondering if we were going to see that rotation because the majority of funds that are flowing into Bitcoin are flowing in through ETFs. And that means that it's Wall Street players that aren't going to really diversify their Bitcoin and pump altcoins like in past cycles. But we have enough people in this market that do degen and that do explore these lower cap coins. And I do believe that Wall Street is in these lower cap coins. I think they pump them. They're playing around and all this stuff. I don't even think that's anything new, but I think that there's enough capital floating around these markets for a alt season to be occurring. Okay, if we do see, we can pull up the altcoin season index here, and this thing is getting heated up. Okay, so you should have been buying altcoins back in here, but altcoin season, I do believe, is starting to happen, or is happening, has been happening. All right, so we need to pay attention to that, because we do have things like XRP pumping, and we are looking at that rotation. Now, in regards to the rotation, I think that we are going to see a different type of alt season, where it's not Bitcoin just makes everything pump. It's going to be a select coins that pump, and XRP has that cult following that could pump. And this is the trade setup I'm really eyeing right now, is because we have XRP at an all-time high of $3, and it's under $2 right now. So this could be one of the easiest trades to make, is to go ahead and try to get a position in that would carry you from $2 or under $2 all the way up to 3, and maybe even bust through that all-time high there, which would be a nice trade, right? So if we were getting in, just say at this point, and going up to about $3, that would be like a 60% gain from here if you were just doing a spot position. But that's really, let's be realistic. We're talking about trading here, and with trading, we do use leverage. Anyway, I think this could be a decent trade setup. It could be something that's going to play out. I want to pay attention to it. Again, I don't know how to tell the future. I just know how to take it trade by trade, and we could ride this wave all the way up to $3 and beyond. Keep your eye on other altcoins, and look out for this, quote, rotation that happens in crypto, where we see funds flow into Bitcoin, Bitcoin consolidate. Then we see things like Ethereum, Solana, XRP, BNB pump. Then we see some lower caps, and then meme coins, right? So keep an eye out for the narratives or whatever. I think AI is a big narrative. Meme coins obviously are a huge narrative. I want to do a dedicated video to trading meme coins on Solana, because I think a lot of you aren't using tools like even Dex Screener, of the simplest tools. And then we have things like Stalkchain and Bullx, and you can use these things to be more proficient and at trading than the next person, and that's what you need to be in that space. You need to be quicker. You need to be in the know more. Whatever. I'd like to do a dedicated video on that later. But anyway, that's really all I got for you guys right now. Pay attention to the rotation. Pay attention to the dominance. Bitcoin hitting 100K on the CME chart and all that kind of stuff. All right. I'll see you guys on the next video.